Hey everyone, it's Gilz with your walk and talk here in Kansas City at the 2023 Big 12 Men's Basketball Tip-Off. I am not Tim Fitzgerald, I am Ryan Gilbert here, filling in for Fitz. And in Fitz's honor, we're going to call this a little bit of a sit and talk, as we're going to be talking about Kansas State. Arthur Kaluma, Tyler Perry, and David Gasson here representing the Wildcats, along with, of course, Jerome Tang. And I thought it was interesting. You have those three players representing the Cats, two newcomers, and then Gasson returning from last year. Wasn't necessarily a superstar for that team. You would have maybe assumed Cam Carter, expected to take a big step forward this year. Maybe Naquan Tomlin, who's got some NBA draft potential in him. But Tang went with two newcomers and then Gasson. And I think that that's telling of how deep this roster is going to be. You look at what the Wildcats did last year with Keontae Johnson, Marquise Noel being the superstars. Jerome Tang's got some depth to work with on this roster, and top to bottom, he's going to have some tough decisions that he's going to have to make in terms of who gets those minutes, especially near the bottom of his roster. And I think it's telling that these three players were here just because I was a little, not shocked, but I wasn't expecting to see those newcomers. I thought for sure that Carter and Tomlin would probably be here, but neither of them are. And these players, they talked about the new offense that K-State's going to be unveiling in 2023. Jerome Tang had hinted towards it in a piece by C.J. Moore of The Athletic, and now it was more publicly talked about here in Kansas City. And Tang's excited for it. Obviously, he knows that this can be a good recruiting tool for some big men that they want to go after in the high school ranks, but also just an advantage that is going to give his team on the court with going with a five out front. That's going to help this team get players like Tomlin, like Kaluma, Gasson, those big players, get them involved, but also let them have the ball in their hands. Let them shoot from the perimeter, not just have them operating down low. Let them do those things that NBA teams are continuing to do more of. And so it's going to help their NBA draft stock. It's going to help them recruit some big men. And so Tang, maybe every year, is going to switch things up. Who knows? It's only a second year, but in year number 2, we're going to see some changes on the offensive side. Of course, the defense is going to be as intense as always, and we're excited for the season here at GoPowercat. It wouldn't be a walk and talk if I didn't mention you subscribing to this YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a comment, really helps us grow. But the season is less than 3 months away. Me and Fitz will be out in Vegas as K-State will take on USC for opening night in college basketball.